Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this new feature called the Student-Athlete Spotlight. Joining us on our first edition this week, we have softball first baseman, senior Tierra-Lyn Cuba. How are you doing today, Tierra?
I'm okay. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for joining us on this. This feature will be in order to feature the student-athletes and just get to know a little bit more about them. Today, as you see, we have Tierra-Lyn Cuba. Tierra, I just want to know a little bit more about kind of where you came from and what maybe brought you here to Western Oregon University. So tell me, where'd you grow up at?
I grew up in Hawaii, in Central Oahu, and that's where I'm from, really. I've stayed there my whole youth.
Okay. Still go back there in the off season then and stuff?
Yeah, well, the softball fields are there, so that's where I go and hang out and practice.
Well, fantastic. So obviously I'm going to take the assumption you played some softball in high school and stuff?
Yes.
What other sports did you play?
In high school, nothing else really. Like, we had rec playing in like basketball and stuff, but nothing too serious.
Well, what got you going with softball? Why did you choose that one out of, the other options out there?
Well, my parents always tried to push me to play soccer, and I just really wasn't into soccer, I guess, like chasing a ball kind of thing. Like, that's the way I kind of saw it. But my dad plays softball, and I grew up at the softball field. So like maybe at the age of 2, I was still in my like little carrier, and my dad would take me there, and his teammates' wives would watch me, and then I just kind of grew up, and he would throw with me and chase me around. So I guess it kind of grew on me.
And you're left-handed? Kind of natural fit right there at
Yeah.
first base then. Always been left-handed
Always
then?
been left-handed.
Right, swing, everything else then?
Yeah, no, I just always hit left, and then every once in a while, because I was a little more advanced in my age, they would throw me at shortstop, but that was really awkward to have to turn around.
Always weird to turn the double play from the middle
Yeah.
infielders to the lefty. I understand that one. Well, what is your favorite part about softball? Maybe not just at Western Oregon, but about the sport overall.
I just love the people you meet. Like, softball's taken me all over the nation, really. I haven't really been to the East Coast, but they've taken me to the Midwest. I've been to Oklahoma City, where they played the College World Series. I've been to many places. I've had opportunities to play in California, and I stayed there like on a summer. And I just met a lot of people. Lots of my friends played D1, so it's kind of cool to look on TV and be like, oh, I played with her.
Nice. And you really kind of come into the Western Oregon softball program really when they've had a couple good years. Since you've been here, the 3 years, I mean, those might be some of the three, greatest stretches that Western Oregon's had. Going to the regional final, having a very competitive year, and then last year, right there again. Talk to me a little bit about that one and just how you've enjoyed maybe playing for Western Oregon, especially a competitive team. Always got to be fun to always have a chance to win.
The girls were always amazing. That's why when I came here, I was really surprised that I fit really well into the program. It was just really fun, and the girls, you really get to know them on a personal level. And we're all different in so many ways, but we all get along. And being on the field, my freshman year regionals, I was rowing with the senior, Trina Dorn, and it was just amazing the way I stayed with her for a week, and we got along like we were perfectly fine. And sophomore year, Amanda Fleer, Tyler Sutherland, we just had extremely great team chemistry.
So you talk about that a little bit. What is your favorite part of playing for Western Oregon? It doesn't have to be what goes on between the lines then. You talk a little bit about your teammates and stuff like that.
I love my teammates. They're my family here. Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. Their parents are amazing. They always want to talk to me and see how I'm doing, and if I'm having a bad day, they're always there. Someone's always there.
And I have actually noticed that very much out of the softball games. The parents seem to really support. They're bringing food for you guys, and it seems like it's not Ty's parents taking care of Ty. It's Ty's parents taking care of the entire team. Amanda Fleer's parents, whatever happened to be. I'm sure it's got you always get a little changeover. I know you lost some of your infield, I guess, after these last couple of years. So that'll be a little bit new change. You gotta be receiving from somebody else over there now.
Yeah.
But I want to hear a little bit what not so much Western Oregon or the softball team or anything, but do you have any personal goals going in this season?
This season, I just want to have a really great season. Obviously, I would like to win our conference and possibly go to regionals. But I mean, as long as we all put our hearts out there, that's all that I can really ask.
Fantastic. Well, I want to hear a little bit more about what you're doing here at Western Oregon University. What is your major? What are you currently majoring in?
My major is health, and my minor is forensic science.
How have those been going for you?
Great. I'm finishing up. I graduate in the spring, so that's really exciting.
Where are you hoping to go with, career-wise with those majors?
Well, my ultimate goal is to go to grad school next year.
Fantastic.
For forensic science at a private university called Chaminade. They're actually in our region, but in the meantime, I guess if I could work part-time anywhere in health or doing anything.
So you do hope to stay in the health field. You very much enjoy it?
Yes.
Fantastic there. Well, I want to know a little bit more. What advice would you say to other student athletes possibly looking here to come to Western Oregon University? Maybe not softball players, but other people to come here.
I love this school. Like, class sizes are small. My professors are absolutely great. Like, they're always there. Whether it's a personal problem, like a class problem, I don't understand something, they're always in reach. Whether it's email, phone, office hours, it doesn't matter. But I just love this school. It's better than what I could ever ask for. And I mean, because it's so small, you know people. And you're here for 4 years and you see the same faces and you meet new people. It's just amazing. So
you haven't had too much trouble adjusting to Monmouth from Hawaii then? Hasn't been too bad?
It's cold, but that's about it. I mean, the rain, it's a little different rain, but it's kind of like home in a sense.
And you mentioned a little bit, you stay around, so you do enjoy Monmouth a little bit during the summer and other times when it gets a little nicer out there when it's not quite as cold.
I haven't stayed here for a summer, but I have been to Oregon for a summer before, and it's really beautiful here. I love fall. My freshman year was the first time that I ever experienced fall season, which was really nice. And then spring term came my freshman year. I was like, I thought it's supposed to be sunny, like all those pictures and stuff. But I have enjoyed the difference.
Well, your season starts actually as quick as it is. You don't think of softball starting at the beginning of February? Man, you guys are ready to go. And you will get out of here for a little bit of time, get some nice warm weather as you can get in the United States down to Las Vegas for a weekend.
Yeah, hopefully it's really nice.
So how have you guys been preparing a little bit for that upcoming season and just getting ready to go?
Well, in the fall we lifted and we had our practices. Currently we're running and just working really hard, lifting, having lots of team bonding time, I guess you could say. Pretty
good group of women again on this team?
Yeah. We're young, but we have the talent to take it.
Fantastic. Well, Tierra, I just wanted to say thank you very much for joining me, and I'm really glad we got a chance to know a little bit more of where you came from and just what your affiliation with the softball team and how much you've enjoyed your time here at Western Oregon.
Thanks, Danny.
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this edition of Student-Athlete Spotlight.